Hey guys, welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We've got two more choices at the very least to make in this box of calamity route, and one of them is to side with Hiriko over Gaku right here. We may have saved everyone's lives, but it came at the cost of our popularity. Funnily enough, ending 36, which is what we just achieved, actually is our first key of 4 to unlock that other route that's been closed off. So progress has been made. But still, it might pay to stay on Hiriko's good side, given that she's our resident time looper. So let's see how this turns out. Let's see if her solution is better than the one we just came up with, which was singing for 3 days straight, at least 3 times, to ward away the wraith. People don't become ghosts when they die.
They become statistics.
Oh god, that's right. That's what Kurata told us, right? Huh? We don't need an exorcism, because there's no way Kurata would come back to haunt us from beyond the grave. There has to be an explanation for all of this, something that we're missing. Has to be? You're not even fully convinced yourself. What is this explanation, huh? Why did they all die? Who was it that killed them? I don't know. Yet. But I swear, I'm going to find the truth and explain everything. I think that's enough discussion. It's time for you to back down, Gaku. And Takumi, well done. You finally came around. Sorry to make you worry. Anyway, we can't leave Kurata like this. Let's get her down and put her body to rest. Of course. We can mourn for her properly once this is finally over. We cut Kurata down and buried her next to our other fallen comrades. Did we bury Sirei and Nigu? I don't think we did. They're just still in the garage, right? A storm of different emotions swirled around inside me. Rage, sorrow, remorse. But one thing I wasn't feeling was doubt. It was like the miasma had been weighing down my thoughts for so long had finally been dispelled. Alright, we found our resolve. Does that mean we can put our guilty conscience to rest too? We still have 26 days until day 100, and there's every chance that someone else will die. I got up, ate a quick breakfast, then went back to my room. After all, the halls smell nice now and not of incense. I needed to get my thoughts in order. Let's go over the incidents one more time. Oh man, Takumi's pulling out his own corkboard. I remember saying this exact sentence when I was playing Persona 4. Oh man, one of my favorite parts. Yugamu was killed in the bathroom. He was hanged and had his ankle slit open so he'd bleed out as well. We found Moko in the cafeteria, where she'd been stabbed multiple times. Different MO. Very important. Imo was stabbed too. His body was still inside the cage we'd locked him in. The cage was still locked when we found it too. Why did the killer lock it behind them? Were they trying to create a locked room mystery? But why do that, when all of Ima's injuries very clearly pointed to murder? Did they just want to mess with us? I think so. Then finally, there's Kurata. She was hanged and bled out as well. Looking at the murders all together, they all fall into pretty distinct groups. Two pretty clear groups. Yugamu and Kurata were hanged and had their ankles cut. Moko and Imo were stabbed. Why the two different MOs? And why cut their ankles? I feel like they were killed, the drones weren't operational, and to prevent them from coming back because they were killed in a manner that didn't have their blood drained, Nozomi went and slit their ankles to help them bleed out. To drain their cryptoglobin so they couldn't be revived? That's what I thought at first, but just making sure the bodies wouldn't be found for a while would do that too. And if this was really about making sure they couldn't come back, the killer could have just thrown them into the undying flames or something. Now they want to mess with us as well, right? But why? That would get rid of the corpses and make the murder that much harder to trace back to them. The killer's been very careful about covering their tracks, except when it comes to the bodies themselves. Wouldn't it be more advantageous to hide them? And is it significant that those 4 are the ones who were targeted? Hiriko said that the reason Kako started killing people was because she opened the box. The box. This case really does hinge on that thing. I continued to puzzle over the details of the case long into the evening. Before I knew it, the sun had gone down, and my room was cloaked in darkness. Would have been more helpful if we teamed up with Hiroko for this one, I think. She could have some knowledge and help us uncover some things that we wouldn't have thought of on our own. Still trying to reach an answer, I reluctantly crawled into bed and soon drifted off. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was just to toy with us, right? Leaving the bodies around. Serial killers want their work to be noticed, right? They want the fame.
Time to rise and shine!
The notoriety. Of course, I don't think that's what Nozomi's after. Nice, hopeful music playing as we build upon our investigation. I think it was around here. Oh. Hello, Takumi. Hiroko. Are you feeling better now? Ready to actually solve this mystery? Yeah. The question of ghosts and curses can wait. Right now we have to stop whoever it is who's trying to kill us. Well said. If you hadn't shaped up, I might have had to kill you and take over as leader myself. I know I've been kind of useless lately, and I'm sorry. Can you ease up on me a little? You came to your senses before it was too late, so I suppose it's alright. Just don't mess this up. Anyway, if you came here, I assume you're looking for this? Yeah. I thought it might be worth checking it over again. And that's what I did. I examined the box from every angle, in as much detail as I could. We know that the box was on the floor when we discovered Moko. We didn't have time to hide it. When we came back, the box was on the table now. Who did that? It can't have been Nozomi because she was held hostage by Ima. No new details jumped out at me, though. It was just a box. But then, there was also the doll that had been inside it. It's bloodied, too. Hiroko, you said Kako probably started acting strange because she opened the box at the shrine, right? Yes. So she opened the box, and something inside it made her want to start killing people. I do remember that Nozomi saw a baby instead of the toy, or whatever it is, the doll. I can't say for sure. I don't know very much about it myself. I just know that in other timelines, she only became a murderer after opening it. My only guess is that the box was the cause of her behavior somehow. If we assume it was, then that means whoever's behind all this also opened the box, right? I wouldn't be so sure. Ima opened it, and he didn't turn into a serial killer. That's true. And I'm curious about the doll. Do you think the other box had something like this in it too? Who knows? Perhaps Takemaru was on the right track when he said, we need to find another one to figure things out. And there's one more thing I don't understand. Why was this box there in the cafeteria when I found Moko's body? Good question. Oh, well, the brain trust is working hard on this one. Hiroko and I discussed things some more and threw around a couple of theories. We didn't come to anything conclusive, though. Our 75th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close, our heads still filled with confusion and unanswered questions. Man, such an intriguing route. I can't wait for answers, man. I really can't. And I can't wait to see the sequel. Like, you know how Ato used the PLM or whatever it's called? I feel like now he's going to make an appearance on those routes where we kill him at the beginning. He's going to turn up unexplained, and we're going to be like, what the heck? But we'll know how he came to exist in that timeline. Day 76. I spent most of that day mulling things over. I walked around the school looking for clues, too. I re-examined all the crime scenes, hoping to find something I'd missed the first time around. My search didn't yield any results, though, and all too soon, the day was over. Almost over. We're doing this all on our own, though.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Like, we're not interrogating our classmates, finding out their whereabouts, their alibis.
You never know.
I don't don't like how quiet it is. The nighttime announcement played like usual, and then he appeared. Ah, the actual ghost. Hello. It's been a while. I think I finally have something to report. What is it? Before I tell you, I'd like to get your thoughts on what's been happening here. Okay. Well, I haven't really come up with anything definite yet. I proceeded to tell the ghost boy everything I'd managed to figure out so far. I see. Kako changed because of a strange box, and now you need another one to move things forward. In that case, I think you'll find what I have to say helpful. Really? What'd you find out? Well, most importantly, there seems to be a legend regarding the Box of Blessings in Invader Society. Supposedly, there are 7 of them scattered around the world, and anyone who finds one will find happiness. So what Ava said was true? I don't think so. There's also a corresponding legend about the Boxes of Calamity. This was mentioned in even older sources. They say there are a total of 6 of these boxes hidden around the world. So, what does that mean? Both of the legends seem to be legitimate, but there's one other important detail. Apparently, the Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamity look almost the same. The patterns on the boxes are also the same, but their number of symbols is different. So at first glance, one likely won't be able to tell if a box is one of blessings or calamity. Schrodinger's box!
It had a particular design on it. In your culture, I think you call it a moon.
Yes. What do you call it?
Yes, it was a little wooden box adorned with a moon design.
I'm pretty sure Ava mentioned the Box of Blessings had a moon design on it. That's right. But the same is true for a Box of Calamity. However, it seems that the Boxes of Calamity have a certain order to the number of moons. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about that order. Huh? What? So why'd you come here? No, I'm just kidding. In any case, I think Ava intentionally said nothing about the existence of the Boxes of Calamity. As I said before, Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamity bear a striking similarity. So if anyone were to find a box and not be aware of the Boxes of Calamity, that person would be certain it was a Box of Blessings and open it without hesitation. Supposing it was a Box of Calamity in which a wraith was sealed. So, that was Ava's goal. I believe she planned to let you guys open the Box of Calamity in order to wipe out the Special Defense Unit. And she came up with that plan so quickly? The point is, this wraith is something Ava genuinely thought could do us harm. It's not something abstract like bad luck, but a genuine, tangible threat. The box Kako opened at the shrine, and the one you found in the cafeteria. They're all over the world, but we've got 2 right here at the Academy. Fancy that. Even if we count those as 2 separate ones, there's still 4 Boxes of Calamity out there somewhere. If we can find one, we might just be able to figure out what happened to Kako. Well, even if we do figure out what happened to Kako, she's long gone. She's been exiled to another route entirely. Can't wait for the multiple Kakos route. You're right. We thought so too, but this confirms it. Thank you. Was I able to help you out a little? I'm glad. Thank you. Appreciate it. With a smile, the ghost boy faded away. Finally, we had some new, definite information. I was so excited that night I could barely sleep at all. Well, we should have been put on watch then, to prevent any other deaths. I don't want to lose Tsubasa again. After breakfast, I relayed everything the ghost boy had told me the night before to everyone in the cafeteria. Gotcha. That makes things a lot more simple. We just gotta find the box, then that'll show us the bastard who started this whole mess, right? Whether or not it'll get us that far, it's certainly a solid lead at least. And on top of that, knowing that there are other boxes is pretty big. Means that we should be able to find them if we look for them. So how do we do that? If I knew the box's sense, I'd try to sniff them out with my unsightly pig snout.
Hey, count me out. Those boxes will curse us if we open them, won't they? Hard pass.
No one said a word about any curses.
So, you think you know what'll happen if you open them?
True, I don't. We still have to find them. Why don't we all go look for them? But wouldn't it be dangerous to leave the school empty? Yeah, maybe we should just stick to a group of 3. I'll go on my own. Takemaru, how the hell are you supposed to find something if you're just looking by yourself, dude? You're cutting your chances even lower. It's like I told you before. Right now ain't the time to hole up back here. The only choice we got is to split up and search. What, and leave the school empty? I don't know about that. Until we find those boxes, we'll keep getting picked off until we're wiped out. Well, Hiroko knows when the school's going to be attacked. She could help us with scheduling, at the very least. We gotta do this together. Make sure we find them as fast as possible. You get that? But still,
I told you can count me out.
calm down, Takemaru.
Hey!
Whatever. I'm going, and I'm bringing home a box. Even if it's a box of matches. Split up the rest of the work however you like. Hey, Takemaru, wait! Let him go. He's not the kind to get himself killed. Even so, what's wrong with him? It's not like him to be so reckless. I think the deaths are just catching up to him. A thug that doesn't like to be reckless. What do you even call that? Maybe he's thinking about Kurara's death. About Kurara? Takemaru went searching for the box before she died, remember? If he'd found the box then a fair bit of the mystery would have been solved, and Kurara may not have died. That thought makes him feel responsible for it. The arrogance, putting that much blame on himself. Well, I mean, does that make you arrogant too, Hideko? I know you like to bear the guilt too. He's such a gentle soul. I can't wait to slash him to death. In any case, Hideko and I will go search for the boxes. Though I guess that makes 3 of us if we count Takemaru taking off on his own. Okay, we're counting on you. Oh god, I'm leaving them with the killer. And so, our search for the boxes had begun. Mind you, if it's just those 3, we can narrow the suspect list down right quick. Oh, sorry, there's 4 of them, right? Gaku as well. But no matter how many times we tried, over and over and over, our searches always came up empty. Hiroko and I sullenly made our way back to the school. Oh, man. Oh, yep, the days are gonna fly by, like when we had to search for stuff for the ritual. Day 80. We started searching for the box with renewed vigor, but to no avail. Even after all this time. Coming back empty-handed never got any less disappointing. Guys, are we searching the entire planet? I feel like that's such a common thing with a lot of games and media, right? Like, there's a whole planet to explore, but like, you know, say Mass Effect or something, you always just land in one specific part of the planet, and everything that goes on this planet happens in this one spot. Like, imagine if you, like, came to Earth, and you just, like, set up shop in, like, the Gobi Desert or something, not realizing that, hey, Antarctica and the Arctic exists. It was like we were cursed. Not literally, of course. And unbeknownst to me, there was another misfortune waiting to befall us. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. I would hear about it from Nozomi the next morning. Oh, shit. Told you, man, we should have just sided with Gaku.
What? Takemaru still hasn't come back?
Oh. Well, MIA is better than KIA. No, he went off on his own yesterday morning and no one's seen him since. Could something have happened to him out there? Come on, this is Takemaru we're talking about. He can handle himself. See? This is why I said we shouldn't act alone anymore. We're gonna get picked off like victims in a horror movie. If we were in a horror movie, I think you'd be the 3rd one to be killed off. You know too much. You have to be killed. You're the savvy one. The savvy one always dies. Shut up, you're gonna jinx it. You don't think the invaders got the jump on him, do you? Or he could have fallen off a cliff and broken his leg, and now he can't move. That sounds scarily plausible. So now we have to search for him as well. How exasperating. Nozomi, did Takemaru mention which direction he was going in when you saw him yesterday? I think he said he was going to explore the art gallery ruins.
Ah.
The art gallery, huh? Did you follow him and kill him there? And now he's like on display? Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. New location. Game continues to impress me with the amount of, like, background CGs we get. Hideko and I paired up for the day to search the cavernous building we decided was once some kind of art gallery. It was a lot of ground to cover, and by the end of the day, still no sign of Takemaru. Maybe he made it back on his own while we were out here. We can only hope so. It's getting late. We should get back ourselves. Oh boy. It was already dark by the time we got back to the school. The others were in the courtyard when we arrived, waiting for us. Not many of us left. Is Takemaru? The four of them shook their heads. No. He's still not back. What could have happened to him?
I'm telling you guys, it's the curse! It's the only explanation that makes sense, for fuck's sake, just listen to me once!
I didn't say anything. Not because I thought Gaku was right, of course. I just no longer had the energy to argue this point with him. It's okay. We have a bromance in another life. We'll do laundry and taxes. Okay, day 84. Still no sign of our friend? All through day 82 and 83, Hideko and I kept up our search for Takemaru. The same went for today, day 84. No matter how hard we looked, though, we never found a single clue to our friend's whereabouts. Well, he kind of warped to another route because that machine is broken. We staggered back to school that night, more disheartened than ever. As usual, we asked the others if there was any news when we returned. One look at their faces was enough to answer that question. But then, something new happened. I heard a noise behind me. Footsteps. I took a deep breath and turned around. And standing there before me was... Takemaru! Sorry I'm late. I fell asleep. Takemaru?
Oh.
I don't believe it. He didn't come back until he found a box, and now he's got one. No way! You actually made it back? He's a zombie. Takemaru!
Where the heck have you been?
We were so worried. I'm glad you're back, though. Losing another fighter would have been inconvenient. You okay? Takemaru? Takemaru? Hello? Yeah. Sup? God, he's changed. He's being mimicked. He's been body snatched. Takemaru, are you okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't I look fine? Yeah, my name's Takemaru Yakushichi. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Oh, nice weather. Huh. No, not even a little. Are you hurt anywhere? Do you need to go to the infirmary? Of course not. I'm telling you, I'm fine. Takemaru walked past us, heading toward the dorms. But when we turned to watch him go, he had a tail. Or some Holy shit! What is this? He's snarling at me!
Takemaru, what happened to your back?
What? I got itchy. Scratched it with my my fingers.
My back?
My back. It hurts from carrying this old fucking campaign on my shoulders and my back.
Oh, this? It's nothing. I fell.
Dude, he looks so... Oh my god.
I find it hard to believe a simple fall could cause injuries like that.
You think so?
Is that all you've got to say?
I'm going to bed.
You need to get those wounds treated. Doesn't it hurt?
I'm going to bed. Isn't that what you humans do when you sleep? Go to bed? What? Oh, well, sorry.
Nah, not really. Anyway, you guys mind giving me some space? I'm beat. I want to go get some rest.
Okay. Go for it. Takemaru began moving again and disappeared into his room.
What was that about? I'm glad he's back and all, but
He's acting weird. Is he really okay? We should test him or something, you know? Like, hey, Takemaru, you know that famous catchphrase of yours, right? Like, all the intestines, all the glory. And he'll be like, yeah, that's what I say. And we're like, oh shit, he's a fake, he's an imposter. We need one of those, like, security questions. Maybe he's just tired. He'll be fine once he gets some rest, right? No one spoke up to answer that question. It was something we'd have to find out for ourselves. Damn it! Can't get that expression out of my face. Look, he's hissing at me. Fucking monster.
Long live humanity!
Of course, it's something different. Oh, just 15 days ahead.
And long
15 days left, sorry. Takemaru. How did you like your breakfast, Takemaru? Was it good? I thought she was going to say, how did you like your breakfast? Do you remember? So I can test if you're really Takemaru? Yeah, I guess. Takemaru, how about you and me do some training later? Yeah, I guess. But we got rid of the shapeshifter. Zenta, copy her. Takemaru, is it cool if I punch you right in the face? Yeah, I guess. Uh-oh, he's lagging. Okay, he is so not okay. Thank you, Gaku, for at least doing like some kind of check. Takemaru showed us his back earlier. His wounds were completely healed, but I was still worried. Hideko, I think we should call off our search for the box for now. I mean, with Takemaru in this condition and all, I understand. But there's one last place I'd like to try first. Have you got some kind of hunch? Yes, I just thought of it this morning. I want to at least check it out before we take any breaks. Will you come with me? Of course. You can lead me anywhere. It's hard to tell with all this rubble, but this is where we found the shrine, isn't it? Yes. This might well be the place where Kako first opened the box.
Oh?
I should thank you for telling me about the old invader legends. When I heard those, I got to thinking. The threat of the boxes of calamity was serious enough that the invaders saw a need to pass those stories on to later generations. Yeah, I guess so. That's why the legends are still around today. That being the case, maybe there's a warning where the box was kept too? It's not a sure thing, but I think it's worth checking. Whoa, what happened to your hair there, Hideko? I think you're right. I just hope we find something this time. Hideko and I got to work, sifting through the rubble in what was once the shrine grounds, and eventually... Here! I found a scroll! Good job. If it was kept here, there's a good chance it has some information we can use. I undid the string and unrolled the scroll. It was packed with strange writing I couldn't understand, although it did look just a little familiar.
Oh?
Good thing we know someone who can read this. Yeah, let's go ask him. Our resident librarian.
I see.
Did you find out anything new? Sort of. This is definitely a document about the Box of Calamity. I'm sure of that much, but... But what? It's written in code. In code? Yes. It's been deliberately made more complicated and difficult to read. But you knew it was to do with the Box of Calamity at first glance. If they went to all that trouble to keep this information secret, it must be important. It will probably take me several days to completely decipher it, though. I'm sorry. We're running out of time! Don't worry about it. We know you're going to be doing your best. That said, the faster you finish, the better. Hideko! I understand. I'll get it done as fast as I can. What? I don't see the problem with that. We need to save lives here. Shit's going down. You know, Takemaru's acting strange. People are dying. We need a rush order on this, Takumi, okay? Thank you. We'll leave it with you, then. We need to expedite things. This is progress, right? We can't say for sure until the scroll's been deciphered. For all we know, it's just a troll message. At the very least, it does feel like we have a chance to move things forward now. All because of you. Thanks, Hideko. I didn't really... Oh? What's the problem? Is Takemaru standing right behind me ready to snap my neck? I saw something streak across the sky just now. Huh? Oh, was it one of those shooting star things? I'm not gonna kiss you. I know where that leads.
Oh.
Perhaps. It was gone before I really knew what I was looking at.
Ugh.
So, are we still taking a break from looking for the box? I don't think searching blind will do us any good. Let's wait and see what the scroll says. Hirako and I went our separate ways and returned to our rooms. I had a feeling I was going to sleep well tonight, for the first time in what felt like a very long time. That's not good. We're letting our guard down, and that's when shit hits the fan. I must have been pretty tired from the last few days, because by the time I woke up, the sky was already sinking below the horizon. Hirako and I did manage to tell everyone about the scroll we found, though. And just like that, night fell, and the day was at an end. Just as I was settling in to get an early night, I heard it. Gaku's scream. That's Gaku's voice. I flew out the door like a bullet from my gun. Gaku? It was a scream I heard. On the roof I saw Hirako, Shoma, Tsubasa, and Nozomi. Uh-oh. Takemaru's not here. I looked around, and from the darkness it appeared. Oh! Oh my god! What the heck? Did he just punch him? Punch a hole right through him?
What is this?
His eyes are glowing.
What's happening?
He's been corrupted.
No way!
Okay, but he can be revived, right?
Quiet. Don't talk. Just get your infusers and...
Shoma, that's the opposite of what she's just demanded.
You idiot!
God damn it, just throw Shoma at him. He's a zombie!
He's looking right at me!
Yeah, well, good on you. You're the one who screamed out loud and drew attention.
Shit.
Run! Infusers! Oh my god! Takemaru charged at him in a bizarre manner, clawing his way there on hands and feet. Throw Shoma in!
Shoma!
Quick! He'll distract him. Maybe his BO will put him off. Shoma ran right into me first, then Hirako, trying to escape and knocking us both off balance. Because of that, the one who ended up shoved to the front of the pack was Tsubasa.
Tsubasa!
Oh no! Save her! Puke all over his face! Do something!
Move, Tsubasa!
I frantically pushed toward the front, but I couldn't make it in time. Oh god! Takemaru ferociously charged towards Tsubasa.
I'm sorry, Takemaru!
And in the next instant, she puked all over him. Please. Oh! God, she blew herself up! Huh? What is that? What is that reaction? Huh? What? What's going on? I forgot she... Oh, yes, she's got the detonate. She blew him up. She didn't blow herself up. That makes more sense.
What was...
Takemaru's body just... blew up?
Tsubasa? Did you?
Yes, I did because of you, you jackass. You pushed me to the front of the queue.
Yeah... I blew him up. You? But... how? With this...
A remote control?
The danger.
I made it from Sirei and Nigo's disassembled bodies.
Good on you. I like it.
This remote has a switch to activate the bombs implanted in our bodies. I made it without knowing if I'd ever need it. But I never imagined I'd have to use it. Like this.
What happens if we put him through the Revive-O-Matic? Will he come back normal?
And you walk around with something like that on you?
You could have killed us all at any time.
Then perhaps the most dangerous one among us is Tsubasa.
Among us.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Takemaru, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Tsubasa. You did what you had to. Self-defense. You're exonerated. You're clear. Don't worry. Someone give her a hug, please. Wait. What about Gaku? Surely we can revive him, right? He's just been punched through the gut. We rushed over to the fallen Gaku to check his condition, and we knew immediately that he'd lost too much blood to be revived. Are you kidding me? You're shitting me, my brother! In arms and exorcisms, Gaku died because his blood drained, even though in some routes I get my head chopped off. I know, I understand you guys told me in the comments, like, I gotta just consider this route, like, you know, things are gonna happen to make sure people die. But that sucks, man! What? Shit. Now even Gaku? Hey, what do you suppose that is? What? Hideko was staring at Takemaru's body, or rather, what was left of his head. Plus also, like, when people blow up, right? Like, there's no blood left because their body's been blown to smithereens, yet Eita was able to come back on night 2 after he killed Sirei. My eyes followed her gaze. Okay, let's concentrate now. Concentrate on the task at hand. There. Nestled amongst the brain matter among the strewn bits of flesh. I saw what she was talking about. Some kind of worm? Oh, an illithid. Is that what it's called?
Ooh, what is that?
Ah! God, squash it!
It's moving.
Is this what got Nozomi?
Does that mean it's alive?
I can only guess that it was inside Takemaru's head. And that would explain why he acted the way he did.
Shit, dude.
So, it's some kind of parasite?
We can't say for sure.
I don't think we got time to study this thing.
Maybe everything that's happened up until now is because of that.
But why was it in Takemaru's head?
It could have possessed him while he was out searching.
Did he find a box and open it?
We still don't know anything for certain. Except for one thing. We can't let it live. So,
Yes. With that, Hideko marched over to the strange creature, demanded that showed her his insides, and stomped on it with all her might. Ooh, that echo. The creature let out an eerie death cry, and before long, it stopped moving. Okay. So. But the thing is, Nozomi didn't act all feral like that when she came after us. She was still speaking clearly. So, is it something similar? Our team's certainly looking a lot smaller now. You don't have to be so mean about it. I'm just stating the truth. And honestly, I'm ashamed that I've allowed the killer to run free for so long. But we stopped Takemaru, or whatever was possessing him at least. That doesn't mean this is over. Takemaru only started acting strangely on day 84, which is after a lot of the murders. Before that, he never displayed any unusual behavior. If he were behind the other murders, it wouldn't make sense for him to start breaking down all of a sudden. Furthermore, he used sheer brute force. It was nothing like the other methods of killing we've seen so far. Are you saying what I think you're saying? I'm still not 100% certain. We'll come back to this later. The scroll we found should give us some answers. There's no use speculating about it now. Either way, I think it's too soon to say that the killer is finally out of the picture. Well, there's not many of us left, and assuming Gaku is also innocent, then yeah, the killer is still among us. Hey, Hideko, why'd you ask us to meet up in the courtyard anyway? Because we're about to get a visitor. A visitor? We all followed Hideko's gaze. Sure enough, there was an indistinct figure in the distance, getting closer and closer.
God of the planet.
Here he is. Welcome. A commander? We're not even infused. But you said Veshnes was the only one left, Takumi. I thought she was. I've never seen this guy before. Even though I've skipped this cutscene. Because I've seen it so many times. There aren't any other invaders around either. Hideko, how do you know he was coming? Woman's intuition. For real? Just get ready. We need to fight him. Rallying us together, Hideko handed us our infusers, which she just so happened to have brought along. Alright. Oh, we're actually transforming out here in the courtyard. I've been instructed not to skip this fight, so we won't skip this fight. We'll fight, futilely, pointlessly, fruitlessly. Because no matter what we do, we just can't seem to impress this man. It's okay, but just seeing how few of us there are left, my goodness. 5. Let's do this. No jumping out of the school this time. We're already here. Okay.
Let us begin. First, I want you to show me your strength.
I'm just happy for once Takumi's like shocked that another commander exists.
Keep up the good work, everyone!
In the other routes, he just goes straight to the keep up the good work, guys! As if like he knew this was happening. But now we got Hirako telling us what's actually going on.
To battle!
Okay, to battle indeed.
That's all. What a disappointment. I expected more.
You don't have to insult us.
Ugh! He's so strong!
What do we do?
It's all right. Leave it to me.
You.
I'll do something about him with my ability.
This is
We're
all the same.
definitely at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. Hit Dalsha with the secret weapon again. There's our voltage.
Ready
The
when you
secret
are.
weapon. Oh. Here.
Here's
Don't
what
target
I'm capable
ourselves.
of.
1 damage.
I see. So this is the power of the second coming. It is indeed mighty,
Is it though?
but not enough to singe me.
No way. Even his attack didn't work.
I mean, it did the same damage as my normal slash, so how mighty could it be?
Still. Oh, my word.
Oh yeah? He was mildly impressed, I guess. I think he's tried to grin and bear it.
What's going on?
Is he surrendering?
Not likely. Our attacks didn't even scratch him.
What a terrible bore. Huh? What disturbs all of you so? You're unable to concentrate on the battle at hand. Worried by this and that. It was hardly even worth fighting.
There's just 5 of us, man!
Didn't you come here to kill us?
I told you. I want to know you. Defeating you will tell me nothing. And there's no point in standing on the battlefield just to exert my power. I shall leave.
Okay.
What?
Shova's got a lot to say in this route.
I will return soon. And I will not return. I won't retire. I suggest.
Okay, that's all the same stuff we've heard a million times. I'm happy to skip that now. You spared us. That's all you need to know. And we're at 200,000 BP almost. Okay. Straight to day 89. Day 88, I guess we were just resting. So, why have you called us all together? Did you learn something new? Yes. I finished deciphering the scroll you brought me. Really? Wow. Good job getting it done so fast. If you wanted all of us present for this. I'm assuming it has something to do with the other incidents as well. I think so. I'll do my best to explain everything. This could take a while, so I'd be grateful if you could hold any questions until the end. We won't get anywhere if we have to stop and discuss everything that seems strange. Also, it was quite an old document, but I wasn't able to preserve the archaic feel of the language in my translation. Alright, thank you for localizing it for us. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think we really need that. Please, just tell us what it says. Okay, here I go. The scroll contained a legend, passed down in this region, about a certain life form. They arrived on the planet a long, long time ago, inside a flaming meteor. It crashed near a small village, and all the villagers came to investigate it. At the crash site, they found 2 gleaming, opalescent orbs. The villagers considered these a gift from God. They took them back to the village and enshrined them. Some time later, the priestess in charge of the shrine began acting strangely. It was as if she was possessed by something. Night after night, she would go into a violent rage, killing her fellow villagers. Not only that, her victims rose from the dead and joined her in her killing spree. Oh my god, we are dealing with zombies. The massacre went on until the village was almost completely wiped out. Only a single, solitary child remained. So, this does feel like Takemaru did in fact die, and was reanimated as a zombie. Hence the slash on his back. This child ran to the neighboring village, begging for their help. The people took up arms and marched on the village where the mad priestess dwelt. None of them returned alive. In fact, they returned as possessed walking corpses, attacking both their own village and others nearby, adding to the body count even more. The destruction spread like a plague, until word of it reached the capital. Authorities dispatched seasoned warriors who made short work of the inexperienced villagers. During this campaign, a possessed living person and a possessed corpse were captured and brought back to the capital. There, they were dissected and analyzed by high-ranking holy men. Okay, so we're dealing with 2 creatures here. That could explain Nozomi's intelligence and Takemaru's lack of, for lack of better words. They were surprised to find a strange creature living inside the heads of the possessed. Government officials and ministers all called for the extermination of these repulsive beasts. But the holy men saw things differently. These creatures have brought calamity on us, this much is true. They have taken control of villagers, both living and dead, and driven them to do horrible things. But these, too, are God's creations. They may have been sent here as divine punishment for our impious ways. Killing them would constitute a crime against the Almighty. Really? Well, I'm pretty sure the Almighty would have made sure they were unkillable if they were in fact divine retribution. The matter was brought before the Emperor, who allowed the creatures to live. He also ordered that their biology be investigated further, to prevent similar tragedies and explore the possibility of using them to the nation's advantage. Thus, the 2 creatures were spared and came to be known as Gi, based on the peculiar screeching sound they made. Gi. By the time the government's research bore fruit, the Gi numbered 64 in total, but it was felt that having too many of them around would likely result in another tragedy. The researchers carried out a cull, leaving only 6 alive, each of which was sealed away inside a small box. These boxes were enshrined in different locations all across the land. Why? Why would we enshrine them and leave them as potential for another, mass casualty event? That's more or less the chronology of the events described in the scroll. Key. Is that what that thing we saw was? Something that possesses people and drives them to kill. It fits the description. The boxes they were sealed in must be the boxes of calamity, right? Do you have any other information about these creatures? Just a moment. Apart from the initial episode with the Gi, the scroll also recorded what the people of that time learned from their research. They saw dolls as babies, or something like that, imagine. I'll take you through the main points. Gi are parasitic creatures with a societal structure based around multiple males, serving a small number of egg-laying queens. Both males and females can control other organisms, but females exclusively possess meat-eating creatures, never herbivores, and the males can't possess living animals at all. They only attach themselves to corpses. This next part pertains to the Gi queens. When a queen finds a suitable host, it uses its tentacles to enter it through the mouth. From there, it travels through the nasal cavity and into the brain. Was this what happened when I turned around? And I didn't see what happened, and then that's how Nozomi got possessed? Once it settles in, it can no longer switch to another host. The queen extends its tentacles into the host's brain tissue, allowing it to influence their behavior. It can even access the host's knowledge and memories to some extent. Retaining intelligence. On their own, Gi are simple creatures, but bonding with another creature lets them considerably augment their intelligence. The queen's goal is to provide corpses for other queens to lay eggs in, producing more males. That's why the bodies are left behind. They can't be burned. In other words, the killing spree that Gi hosts go on is to create a suitable breeding ground. The more corpses, the more eggs the queens can lay, the more males they'll have to serve them. They can keep this up generation after generation, in an endless cycle of killing. Now, about the Gi males. Oh man, I'm learning a lot. I'm here for this info dump. I'm locked in. When the eggs laid in the corpses hatch, the male larvae emerge. Each of them seeks out another corpse and attaches themselves to its brain. Crawling over it allows them to stimulate the nervous system and reanimate their host. Oh my god, on like day 100, are we gonna have to fight all our fallen comrades? We buried them. The graveyard's gonna come under attack. And of course, once they have a host, they make it kill other creatures to create more breeding grounds. In that sense, they're just like the queens. They kill endlessly and indiscriminately. The main difference is that males can't control their hosts for very long. They're possessing corpses, after all. Creatures that are already dead and decaying. The larvae then become pupae and leave their hosts once they reach full maturity. Because they resemble flying insects, they inevitably get eaten by small animals like frogs and birds. Wow, I love that Futurum has frogs and birds just like Earth does. Once they reach the stomach, they release sperm into it. Gi sperm is incredibly resilient and won't be killed or dissolved by stomach acid. Then, those birds and frogs are eaten by the queen's host. Jesus, they can multiply so easily. In this way, it gains access to the sperm and is able to fertilize its eggs. This is also the time that it lays an egg that will hatch into the next queen. Finally, the queen enters its spawning phase. It leaves its host's body, killing them. It spends the last moments of its life desperately laying male eggs in the corpses prepared for it by the males and other queens. It does this over and over again until it has used all its strength and dies. Man, so we were oh my god. Wow. Eventually, the egg it left behind in its previous host hatches into a new queen. That queen seeks out a new host, enters through its mouth, takes over its brain, and the cycle begins anew. That's all I was able to find out. That's all? That's a lot, dude. You've been doing your homework, Jesus Christ. That was totally gross. Just hearing about it made me queasy. I'm surprised you didn't flood this hall with puke. Geeky parasites, huh? It would explain everything that's happened, wouldn't it? At the very least, nothing in this document contradicts what we've experienced. Wait, I'm still confused. This is a lot to take in all at once. Would it help if I recapped it? No, it's fine. Gi queens possess other organisms and make them kill. Other queens then lay eggs in the corpses. Gi males only possess corpses. They also drive their hosts to kill, but they can't control them for as long. Queens are able to access the memories and knowledge of their host. Once a queen bonds with a host, it stays with it for nearly the rest of its life. Those are basically all the important points. The other stuff was just flavor text that I added in for context. I guess we know what was inside the box of calamity now. So then, Takemaru got possessed by one of these things, and it made him carry out all those murders? No. Remember what we found out when we examined his body? The parasite hadn't been inside him for all that long. Only a few days. I'd say since day 80 at the earliest. But then, that can only mean one thing. Yes, It's the only explanation.
Oh?
One of us is still possessed by a Gi parasite.
The shit's going down, music.
We'll have to come up with a plan of action. First of all,
Wait a minute.
what's wrong, Takumi? We only just found out these Gi things exist. I don't think any of us have fully processed that information yet. Not even you.
Oh?
We're all shaken. We're all confused. Or is it just me? If we try to discuss things as we are now, we're just going to go around in circles. I say we call it a day here. Even if one of us is possessed by a Gi, that means the other three are still our friends. If we start getting paranoid and accusing each other, the Special Defense Unit could completely fall apart. I mean, Takumi, look around. The wheels have fallen off. We're gliding now on the road. And it's about to come to a sudden stop in 11 days. You're far too soft-hearted, as usual. But with so few of us left, I suppose unity is going to be important. Let's all agree to keep our distances from each other today. If anyone tries to get close to you, scream. But not a pathetic one like Gaku's one. Actually, Shoma was Exhibit A for a good scream, okay? Use that one. In the meantime, think over everything that's happened. And what we can do from here. Can you all do that for me? Right. I understand. In that case, I'm gonna grab some food and hole up in my room for the day. Thanks for all your help with the scroll. I think we finally have a chance of catching the killer now. I'm glad I could help. I'll try to keep an eye out for any potential danger, too. Thanks. Okay, everyone, that's all for today. Turns out we weren't dealing with a ghost at all, but, mind-altering parasites. Classic. The meeting broke up, and we all went our separate ways. The Special Defense Unit's down to just me, Hideko, Nozomi, Tsubasa, and Shoma. Is one of them really harboring a Gi? If they are, then which one of them is it? Boy, I don't know. I can't imagine who could be possibly wielding a scythe and preparing us for nesting grounds.